So I'm gonna go ahead and put this chair together. It's the Iskur V2. I literally picked this chair up for only $200 today on Marketplace, and currently this chair retails for $650 everywhere else. No sale currently, so that really hurts. So I'm gonna go ahead and put this thing together, let you guys know my thoughts, and if you are thinking about picking up this chair, let's see if it's really worth almost $700, or should you stick to something priced similarly to that TC100 chair that I picked up and also returned for $200, $250. So let's go and get this thing put together. Here we go. So this is pretty cool. They give you gloves to build this chair. And then you're also welcomed, with a very beautiful thank you note from Razer, which honestly, for the $650 plus price tag, this is nice to see. So the unboxing experience so far from me is pretty cool. So pretty high grade little note here. And check this out. This chair actually comes with instructions. So it doesn't look too bad. And it gives you the unpacking instructions and components that come in with this chair. So they require you to start with the wheels and then build up from the base on up. So let's go ahead and get to it. So this is that, I think it's a magnetic, no, it's not magnetic. That's on the Pro chair. So this is that. This is the base for the legs. We're gonna mount the wheels. Accessories box. This thing is actually fairly big. Ooh, big size. It's like a staircase. Staircase Razer accessory box. Pretty cool, huh? It's got some weight to it too. Cool gloves. Here we go. So check this. This is the accessory box. Give you more instructions. And some cool Razer stickers, bro. Okay. Appreciate that. So we got some hard plastic covers here for the side bolsters of the seat. We got your wheels. You have the gas pump here for the base of the chair. We're gonna go ahead and put that stuff together right here, actually right now. Wow, look at that. There's the rest of the components. Is this a cup holder? Nah, kidding, it's not a cup holder. Found out why this thing is so heavy. Man, this thing is made out of real heavy iron or steel or whatever. I didn't look at the materials list. But this thing looks like a vehicle, like axle, like a rear axle of a car. Yeah, now I get why this thing's worth $650, because you have a metal support brace for the chair and the bracket to hold it, as well as metal wheel base there that's sturdy enough to hold anybody and your chair. So yeah, I think this will help with the center of gravity when you lean back. So really nice to see here. Look at this. Oh, no. Those are the chair seat cap covers. But check this out. Bro, very nice Allen key or Allen wrench tool set there. Bam, bam, bam. Really premium packaging. Loving the experience so far. Let's get it. This. Oh. Yeah, you get these gloves so you don't stain up this nice metal. You stain it up with your feet. That's what you're gonna do. Alright, so my only complaint so far is when you encompass or when you put together metal or aluminum or whatever to a base plastic, right? Long-term wise, these things might snap over time with rotation and things like that. And some of these chairs priced in this $650, $700, let's just say $600 to $800 price range. Most of them come with harder material for the wheels so that they last longer. So yeah, just a little feedback there from Razer. You know, this is almost a tier down from your Pro lineup. So let's do a little bit better of being good or better. All right, let's put this wheels on. Okay, so one thing I am noticing right now, this chair does start at a lower point than the Corsair did. So I don't know if you guys are looking for a low profile chair to start off with, then to raise it up. We'll go ahead and find out at the end of this video to see if that changes. So, ooh. All right, so the nice thing is with this Razer platform, and so did the Corsair chair, it does mark where the front is. So I've done and put the chair up, and we're gonna mount it to the front, which is down here towards the bottom. So, pretty easy. Looks like the bolts come with that already pre-screwed into the chair, and same with the armrests there, so you don't have to bolt those things up. So far, pretty enjoyable. The wheels, they're okay. So let's go ahead and mount this. I know Razer provided the hand tools. I'm gonna use my drill. Makes it a lot faster to install. Okay, Razer, I love this screw setup. Yeah, I don't think anyone talks about it, but really nice work on this. Matches the screws in there. Perfect. This is a plus. Awesome. Hey guys, I don't know if anyone has ever told you, when you screw in bolts, screws, or anything like that on cars, whatever thing you're working on, you always want to hand screw these in first before you go at it with a drill. That's how you strip those holes, and that's how you're going to mess up the threads on here and misalign it and possibly damage the product or item that you are working on. So yeah, little tip there. Kudos. Look at that. Learn something new every day. So that is now mounted, and this is your spring or chair adjustment level tightness. So you want to adjust that after you sit down. It doesn't spring up fast enough when you pull the adjuster right here, or whatever side it is. I haven't figured it out yet. It should come up to a speed that you like. So however you find that comfortable, you will adjust that knob on your chair. So if you didn't know that, you learned something new again today. Here we go. The first half. Yep. So you just slip that thing right onto it. So yeah, so far I did sit down on this thing really quick. It is a lot springier, but it is pretty soft, and the bolsters here on the side do not get in your way like that Corsair chair did. At least if you have some thicker thighs. So let's go ahead and get that backrest on, and pretty simple. Looks like they do a single or a couple screws. We'll find out once I line that up. So let's go ahead and see what this thing looks like with the backrest on. Okay, so Razer is winning again with that bracket setup, or at least the initial setup here. They installed a slide-on bracket to help align this chair so that you can install it yourself with no help. And all you do is align this side here, and bam! Let's see what we can do. So this is the chair so far. Looks pretty good. Yeah, stitching like that all came out great. The Razer logo, the assembly, the lumbar controls, everything. So love how we didn't have to screw this in. This is already pre-assembled. And yeah, let's go ahead and finish up the side covers right here and give you guys my final thought. Yes, Homer. There's the pup. There's that. There's the side. And you cover that bad boy up. Bam. Pop that off, as you guys can see here. So it has a rubber grip. You guys can increase your lumbar support there. I think I see the center piece of it right here moving. Pretty cool. So far, chair feels way premium. You have the support right here. Slide it down. So it's Razer. And you have the levers here. And then another part here. So that lumbar adjustment here on the left side is to raise it on your lower back, up or down. So we'll go ahead and cover this up here next. And we'll go over the rest of the chair. These things are pretty sweet, actually. Never got this type of chair do this before, so yeah. Okay, so here is the chair fully assembled, and you have Homer. So this particular chair, the Iskur V2, Comes with this head pillow. It is not magnetic. It only comes in the Pro version. I don't like how it straps around the chair itself, because what'll happen over time is these straps, even though they are cloth, if someone does tighten them over time, the portion here of the chair will indent. So it's completely up to you guys if you guys want to mount it. For now, I think I will keep that pillow off, because honestly, I'm not going to be taking any naps in this thing yet. At least, I don't know. We'll see. I'll go ahead and mount it just so you guys can see it's already. So, very nice material. Yeah, look at that. Ooh, yeah. But this is where I was complaining. This piece right here, especially, if this thing moves up and down, you're gonna damage the stitching over time. I see why on the Pro they made this a magnetic pillow head, right? But that's of course like $1,000 for the chair, so $300 more to stick a metal plate back here. I did try to adjust the strap. The pillow does not move, right? So the strap inside does not allow it to move left or right to make this thing adjustable right here for this clip. So yeah, over time, if you decide to use this pillow, your stitching may get damaged. So overall, is this chair worth $650? No. We have Peter Piper. I had her sit in the chair. What are your thoughts about it compared to the other one, the Corsair?
I like this little pillow.
Okay,
It's
okay.
really soft. Is it memory foam? It's a memory foam blend, I think.
Yes.
Yes.
But
I'm a sleepy guy. I know my memory foam.
there you go.
This piece just feels like styrofoam. It doesn't feel like it's anything crazy like the pillow is, but it's comfortable. I like that, you know, it feels a lot sturdier. It doesn't like wobble around or anything.
Like the other one, right?
Yes. That's a cool thing to know, I guess.
There you go.
Yes.
Homer likes it. You like the gloves?
Oh, the gloves come with it.
Yeah, builder's gloves. Gauntlets is what they call them. What do you think about that? For $650. I didn't pay $650, of course. But for someone to pay almost $700 for this chair, what are your thoughts? Gloves?
I'm trying not to think about the gloves.
The pillow?
Pillow, like, chair overall, I like $600 worth of chair.
$700.
$700.
If it's not on sale after tax, depending on where you're at, almost.
Probably not. Maybe.
Yeah, so...
Because I can get it. Like, the materials, it seems like it's good materials. It's sturdy materials. It's quality materials. Effort goes into, like, the pillow and the fine details. So that's where I'm like, okay, I get it. But also, it's a chair.
Oh, but it helps with your lower back. All the reviews so far said your lower back pain goes away.
You know what else can help your lower back? Laying on the floor.
Perfect. Well, guys, looks like we'll throw away the $700 chair and just lay on the floor when we sit on our desk. Okay.
Just put it on the ceiling.
Yeah. Whoa. Okay. Well, thanks, everybody. This is Peter Piper. Do I think it's worth $650 to $700 for this chair? No, not really. Maybe $500 when it's on sale, if you can. I don't ever remember seeing this chair on sale for $500. But I do get their point for this being almost $700. You have the quality of material, the bolts that's in here, the metal, the frame, as you guys heard Peter Piper said herself, it's a lot more sturdier than those $250 to $300 chairs, right? So if you're looking for no compromises, no thrills, no nothing like that, that's out there in a chair and you are spending hours, and I'm talking hours, I'm talking about like 5 to 8 hours at a time in the chair, I think it's really worth investing into one, your health, which is like the main reason why I started looking for a gaming chair like this, or a chair, because it helps with your lower back. And there is lumbar support here that is very built in and adjustable to where I need it to aim for on my lower back when I am sitting here. And then also on top of that, you do get a little spoiled once you get into this higher price range, right? So you get the adjustable stuff right here. I did just find a very comfortable spot before we started this video with the gauntlet gloves. Oh yeah. Okay, so yeah, I guess you can sit like this, right? Like you're twiddling your thumbs in a meeting or whatever, or if you're like, yeah, dude, you know, or if you're like, I don't know, taller dude or whatever, I guess. Look at this. Oh, slide out back to its normal position, you know, and you just kick it out and you're just like, yeah, whatever, dude, you know. If you're trying to chill, I couldn't sit like this. If you wanted something out of your way, you have a lot of adjustability with this thing. So I do like this. And actually this right here, doing this, I don't feel like this is gonna break compared to the other chair, the Corsair chair, or any other chairs that you guys might have seen. But yeah, these are metal. I love it. So yeah, the unboxing experience, as you guys can see, I love these gloves. They remind me of my mechanical gloves that I had, right? So I might use this for work when I'm working on the car. You have the hand tools, the little styrofoam chest layout. Again, really cool to see that. You have the packaging right here, the little thank you card, right, that you get when you unbox this thing. And you also get some subtle jokes there when you open up the box. So it says it's a 2-player chair or 2-person install, right? But I did install this by myself with a little help of the drill. It worked out. So again, the packaging, material costs, and I really got to tell you guys, they did a really good job. And I think paying that premium price with that built-in lumbar support and the materials, like look at this. This is awesome. The other ones that you see like on any other chairs, like the cheaper chairs and things like that, they use like a very rustic or very, yeah, pretty, I could say like rustic, very heavy or cheaper metal than this right here. So really love the presentation on this. They give you an extra spare bolt just in case you lose one. And yeah, the hand tool that comes with it, you can actually use this in automotive set too, and I don't know if this is the actual size that you can use for that too. So really useful tool. But Razer, luckily I didn't pay $650 for this chair. Again, like I said, I got very fortunate and very lucky for finding this chair on Marketplace for $200, brand new. So I think $500 is worth for this chair. The Anki or Anki X that you can get, the step down model of this chair, I think that's worth it too. But prior to my researching today, that chair used to be $360 to $400. It is currently $500 for the Anki non-X. And then of course the V2X version is $300, which I think at other price points at, like, let's say that Corsair chair for $250 or around $200 for that chair, I think that's a better buy than spending $300 just for the Razer name. And of course there's other chairs out there, but I'm only reviewing these 2 chairs as I have used them personally, and I'll update you guys 1 month later after using this chair. I did return that Corsair chair just because I was able to get this for, again, $200. So yeah, if you guys enjoyed today's little video, you guys know what to do. Drop in a like, subscribe, check out the rest of the channel. Got some hardware testing, unboxing, and reviews coming your way, along with some gameplays and playthroughs for you guys to check out and pop your popcorn and get comfortable type of deal, right? So huge thanks to Peter Piper for holding that camera very still for these few minutes of recording. Love her very much. And Homer here for not crying. All he wanted was some food. So you guys know what it is. It's Red Zone signing off. Keeping it real, keeping it hot, and keeping it raw. Your normal 9-to-5 guy bringing some high quality content for you guys to enjoy. I'm gonna go add this to my car toolbox now, because this is actually pretty cool. So I'll see you guys on the next video. Deuces!